So excited to bring this haul for you guys. I have another fragrance haul review. Hi everyone, welcome back. I am Melissa, the owner of Cali Meets NYC, and we are a home fragrance business based out of Lake Worth, Florida. So excited to bring this fragrance review for you guys from Marilyn Waxlip. If you know, I've been rocking with Marilyn Waxlip for probably about 2 years. I lived in New Jersey, so they were the closest supplier to us. If you're a product-based business, it is very important to find a supplier, especially for your wax, that is really close to you so you're not paying astronomical costs in shipping. Not only does she have quick shipping and quick processing time, and then also she's a black veteran owned business. So as my husband is a veteran, I'm like, I have to support. So living in Florida, she is also the closest supplier that holds the wax that we have. So I'm going to continue using Marilyn Waxlip. So let's get into this fragrance review. This is her second fragrance launch. So if you have not seen the first one I did a video on, I'm going to put it in one of the cards here. I don't know which direction, here or here. She did send these to me, but these opinions are all my own. So let's get into it. So the first one is Cozy Beach Villa. So I'm going to do a little close up. So normally what I do is I sniff it out of the bottle. That is a no-no. I am very guilty of that. So what Mika has done is she sent these blotting strips. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it in there and then test it out. See how that is. The reason why you want to do that is because the fragrance, imagine like sniffing perfume right out of the bottle. You know how you spray it on the blotter strip, you let it sink in, soak in, and then you can smell all of the notes. There's so many notes in the fragrances, you want them all to kind of lay out and divvy out. I can kind of smell it like this far away. This smells like I need to be on vacation like now. Oh, this is so beautiful. It smells sweet. I smell a little coconut. Smell some vanilla. It feels like there's like a musk behind it. There's something sweet in here I can't place. It smells like a little floral, powdery. Yeah, this is beautiful. I do smell a little wood note. I would probably say this is probably like a sandalwood. This smells so gorgeous. So I'm gonna let this dry down. After I smell all of these right on the blotter, I'm gonna let them dry down for a couple of minutes, then bring it back to see the difference in my initial thoughts and like 5 minutes later. The next one is Oud La La. So, Oud La La. Ooh, this is nice. So, this is nice. I smell leather like right off the bat. There's definitely leather in here. Definitely leather. Definitely, I want to say like a bourbon. This is nice. It smells like equally masculine and feminine. It's a very unisex scent. It's so gorgeous. I can't wait till this dries down to see how that really sets in. Once scents dry down on the blotter, then you can smell the notes even further. You know, the complexities in the base, heart, and top notes, they really stand out. This one is patchouli, cocoa, and labdanum. So when she teased this was the first scent she had teased, I think a couple of months ago on her Instagram. And I was like, okay, this sounds amazing, because my customers typically don't go for chocolate scents. I've tried twice with chocolate and it doesn't work. And I think it's because it was too much of a bakery scent. But if this is like more a little chocolate but earthy, I think this might work for my customers. First off, I want to wear this. Oh, that patchouli comes through. I'm getting a hint of chocolate. It's not like pure chocolate. It's so beautiful. This is nice. Oh, I smell that patchouli is coming through, but it smells so beautiful. It's a little sexy. It's a little earthy. It's a little sweet, but it's not too sweet. So this one is Calming Elemi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Calming Elemi, blood orange, and clove. Oh my God. I'm in love with this. And you want to know the funny thing is, so having seen the bottle, I was like, oh, blood orange. I just put a clementine scent in the line probably 2 months ago. This one, I can add another citrus. My customers love the citrus. I'm pulling a citrus that I have. So you can, if you smelt blood orange, it's like this blood orange smell, like a fresh blood orange. Like, so if you just cut a blood orange right in half and you smell it, it's like this deep orange, but kind of smells like a grapefruit a little bit. It's a little tart, sweet, it's deep. And then you have this tang of spicy with a little earthy. I don't know exactly what elemi is, so I think I'm going to look that up and put it alongside the screen to show you what elemi is, because I need to look that up. This smells so good, and it honestly it wouldn't compete. I feel like it wouldn't compete with the honey and clementine I have in the collection, because that one's more sweet. Actually, that one's more spicy. And this is like the sweeter sister cousin of it. Oh, that smells gorgeous. So she recently put in comments that there was a black truffle in the line. I was like, truffle? You're speaking my love language. I love truffle anything. Give me truffle mac and cheese. Give me truffle oil. I'm putting truffle oil on my everything. There was a phase I was putting truffle oil on absolutely everything I was cooking and having the house smell like pure truffle. So I'm excited for this. So Amber Woods Black Truffle. This is going to be something like I'm sure nobody has ever smelled. I'm sure, because black truffle in a fragrance. Ooh, this is interesting. So I smell the amber, I smell some woody notes, and I smell a hint of truffle. I smell a little musky notes as well, and that's coming. I feel like the musky and the amber are probably at the base. This smells very interesting. So I can't wait for this to dry down. So I'm back a couple of minutes later. So these scents have definitely dried down a little bit. And so now we can smell a little bit more of the complexity. So this is, again, Cozy Beach Villa. This definitely smells different, dried down. And this is why it's so important to also test in candles, because when you're smelling stuff out of the bottle or you're smelling it on a blotter strip, it will smell differently in a candle. Speaking of, I'm doing something different with these, with this haul, and I will be making candles. So I'm going to make candles with my favorite ones, which could possibly be all of them. This is beautiful. The pottery notes are coming through more on the Cozy Beach Villa. It is intoxicating. It's sweet. It's coconutty, but it's not too coconutty. This is very light, airy. Oh, this is gorgeous. I would love to bring this in the line. So, Oud La La. So, when I initially smelled this, I smelled nothing but leather. But now that it has dried down a little bit, I'm still smelling the leather, but I smell a lot more of a muskier scent. And I'm smelling definitely the oud coming through. This smells really nice. If you're looking for another masculine scent to bring to your line, I feel like this would be on par. I'm really loving this. I'm loving that. That's beautiful. So now we're going to go into Patchouli in Cocoa. This smells even better dried down. It smells so complex. All the notes are coming out. The cocoa, the patchouli. Like, I smell some sweet notes in it. It's some musky notes. That is gorgeous. Okay. Then Blood Orange. This scent makes me smile. Now, Mika knew exactly what she was doing when she created all of these scents, because I want to test all of these in candles. I really do. This smells gorgeous. It has sweet, the blood orange coming through. I don't know what Elemi is, but that is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, so now this is the Amberwoods. This is the last one, Amberwoods Black Truffle. I don't smell the truffle as much as I thought I would. It smells like a little spicy. I smell like pepper notes in it. And it's beautiful, but I don't think it's something that I want to test out. And it's probably because I have such strong feelings about the other 4, that because this one isn't as strong of a feeling for me. So it is about a week later from my initial sniff test. I'm so excited. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna re-sniff them, the tester strips, to figure out which ones I'm going to make into candles, and we're gonna get into it. The Patchouli Cocoa and Labdanum, the Cozy Beach Villa, Calming Elemi, Blood Orange, and Clove. Those 3 are going to go in wax. So I just made those 3 tester candles with Cozy Beach Villa, Calming Elemi, and Blood Orange and Clove, and then Patchouli, Cocoa, and Labdanum. So I'll wait 2 weeks for them to cure. Since I use coconut, so I usually wait 2 weeks before I test. And as you can see, I wrote everything down. I use 8% of each fragrance oil, and then I use HPSP 27 2 wicks in all of my clear vessels, as you saw. So I'll wait 2 weeks for everything to cure, and then I'll do a burn test and see how it is. But it smells so good in here right now. So guess what time it is? It is burn test time. So it's been 3 weeks since I poured these testers. It is right now August 21st. I know life has happened. I've been in the midst of preparing for fall, but I am back and excited to test them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burn one in the office, and then I'm gonna burn one in the living room / dining room. I'll burn it for about an hour and then, see how it's burning. And then I'm gonna come back in 4 hours or 3 hours. So a total burn time of 4. So right now I'm only gonna do 2 because that's all the space I have allotted. And then I'll do another one tomorrow. So I'm gonna do a cold sniff test on all of the ones that I poured. I have been sniffing them in excitement for this. And it took a lot out of me not to burn these, but I had so much to do that I couldn't film it. So I'm going to, this one is Calming Elemi, and I did it at 8%. Yeah, you could, I don't know if you could read my chicken scratch. So I did it at 8%, and I poured all of these 7:30, so that's definitely 3 weeks. And I used HPSP 27, and for reference, I use EC 26 by Maryland Wax Club. Well, bought from Maryland Wax Club, which is manufactured by Cal Wax. So, it smells so good. I've been sniffing this forever. It smells so good. And so I have it currently in my collection. I was a little concerned. I have one called Honey and Clementine. I actually sniffed it probably about half an hour ago, and it doesn't smell anything alike. They do have obviously citrus notes. So this one is Calming Elemi and Blood Orange. So it has some citrus notes in there, but it's very, very different than the one I currently have. And the cold through is absolutely amazing. So I imagine if someone is picking it up, if you're at a pop-up shop or something like that, or even receiving it in the mail, they would be blown away. So I'm gonna do Cozy Beach Villa. This is the one I know that smells like marshmallows. I also did 8% in this one as well. Ooh, this smells so good. It just smells, it smells sweet. It smells like heaven. Oh, I can't wait to burn these. Okay. So this is the patchouli and cocoa. Ooh. I'm burning this one today. So this is, I think I want to do this one in the office. No, I'm going to do this one in the living room, dining room, and I'm going to do the calming Elemi in the office. It smells so good. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And then the Cozy Beach Villa I'll burn in the office tomorrow. So I'll do, typically how I do my burn tests, now I'll probably do a whole video about burn testing because I know a lot of people probably have a lot of questions about the correct way to burn test or how I do it. So what I do is, if you're not burning all your candles all the way down, that's a problem before you sell them. That's number one. Number two, what I do is I power burn my candles. So I do 4 hours, then I do a power burn of either 6 or 8, and then I do another 4 hours. Then I do another power burn of 6 or 8, you know, depending on the time I have at home and whatever I'm doing. But that I alternate to make sure that the jar is not, and so what I'm testing for is to make sure that my hand is like cramping. So what I do is I make sure that the flames aren't too high, are not too high, excuse me, are not high. And then also too, that the wick is not mushrooming and that the outside of the jar is not hot. So if I can touch it, it's fine. If it's too hot for me to touch, that's a no-no. The degree is like 145 degrees is where you want to stay under. I like to do a little bit under that because, you know, God forbid someone tries to move the candle. You really don't want that. And of course you should have candle insurance because you're sending things for people to light on fire. Common sense. Okay, let's test these. So this is what the candle is looking like after 1 hour burn time. This is Calming Elemi and Blood Orange. So I'm going to allow it to burn a little bit more just upon like first burn within the hour. It might be a little too, probably need to wick down, probably to HPSP 24. But let me tell you, this scent, the hot throw on this is amazing. I'm in the office. I have not stepped out, so I don't know what the other one smells like. But this smells absolutely amazing. It's really calming, and that's probably why I wanted to put it in the office. It's grounding, and that's something that I want to add to my line. So I'm really excited to see and test this a little bit further. I do smell the citrus notes in it and the Elemi, so it smells a little bit spicy, but it's so good. Now this one is the patchouli and the labdanum and cocoa. So the burn is looking pretty much the same as the Calming Elemi and Blood Orange. It's looking really nice. It smells great. I'm keeping in mind that this space is a lot bigger than my office. So typically when I'm testing in our living room / dining room, it is going to take about 2 hours to get a really good hot throw in this room. But I am still testing, and I'm just looking at the burn right now, and it kind of looks like I can go down to a 24. I might also be able to go down to say 6 or 7% fragrance load, but I'm just going to continue testing it. You know, testing is definitely a process. Do not rush it. But overall, it smells really great. It's so like you smell the woody notes, and you smell the cocoa. It smells so beautiful. It smells like something I've never smelled before, and that's another thing that I really want to add into the line. I really want very unique scents, and let me tell you that these scents from Maryland Wax Club are very unique. Okay, so this is the cocoa and patchouli candle after a 4-hour burn time, and it smells so nice. This scent is like subtle, but it's woody and earthy and chocolatey all at the same time. The depth and the notes are so amazing, and it's just so beautiful. I think I'm probably wrong about wicking up, so I'm going to just continue to test this candle with these wicks, because this is the HPSB 27, and it should be right. So for me, what I like with my candles, after 4 hours, I don't necessarily mind if there's a little hang up on the sides, because what ends up happening is the wax catches up. So you see how this candle in particular has some hang up here on the sides, but as it gets further down, it catches up, and it ends up having a very, very clean burn. So I'm just going to continue doing that, but for now I'm just going to blow it out. But it smells amazing. Let's check on the Calming Elemi in Blood Orange. Okay, so the Calming Elemi in Blood Orange is the same, so it has the same hang up. It doesn't necessarily reach all the way to the edge, which personally I like for my candles. It gives it a really nice burn time. It doesn't feel hot. It's been burning for 4 hours. And so I'm just going to continue to do a burn test with these wicks and monitor it. But it smells very nice. You smell a lot of the citrus notes in the background. So you smell the blood orange. You smell the elemi, which is kind of like myrrh. And it's so beautiful. It's unlike something I've ever smelled in my life. It's so beautiful. Look at how beautiful this burn is. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so tomorrow I will go ahead and test the Cozy Villa, the Cozy Beach Villa, and I'll let you know my notes, and then that's it. Okay, so I said I was going to wait tomorrow to do the final burn test for the Cozy Beach Villa, but I'm getting a little impatient and I really want to do it today. So now that I have tested the other two candles, I'm going to go ahead and test the Cozy Beach Villa. It smells so good. It just smells like marshmallows, like straight off the bat. So I'm so excited to burn this. So I'm going to do the same thing, burn it for an hour, let you see how it burns, and then come back 3 hours later and see how that is. All right. So this is an hour after that burn for the Cozy Beach Villa, and let me tell you, the notes that are coming through on this scent, so beautiful. I thought for whatever reason it was just going to smell like marshmallow, but it does not. So marshmallow is the first top note that you smell, but then you have like a really, the sandalwood is coming through a lot. And I smell some fruity notes, which is nice. And then it smells a little bit like water, like some aquatic accords. And so it smells so nice. I can't wait. I can't wait. It is having my office smell so good. And I'm not a big person on like sweet scents. This one, Mika. Oh, this is gonna be added to the line. Okay, so this is our number 4 for the Cozy Beach Villa, and it is smelling incredible. Right now, the wicks. So right now, the flames are a little high for my liking, and they're dancing a little too much. So I think I'll probably end up testing another wick. I'll probably end up probably wicking down to HPSB 24, see how that is looking like later. But this scent smells so incredible. It's making my office smell so sweet and a little woody and just very relaxing. I feel like I should be on a beach having like a popsicle or cozying up with a blanket, just really chill. I love this scent. This is definitely something that we need to add to our line. I love the other 2 scents that I tested as well. So I'm going to give you my final thoughts about what I thought of the new drop from Maryland Wax Club. And let me tell you, Mika put her foot in this collection. She really did. So right now I currently have patchouli, cocoa, and labdanum burning in my office, and it smells incredible. So yesterday, which is August 21st, I had Calming Elemi burning in my office. I had patchouli, cocoa, and labdanum burning in the living room. And then later on in the day, I had Cozy Beach Villa burning in my office for 4 hours. And I love it. I love all 3 of them. So what I'm doing right now is I have Oud La La to smell that again. I might need to put this in wax because it smells like leather. I think what happens is that we get too stuck on smelling things out of the bottle and not putting things in wax. And sometimes I don't give things a fair chance. And I'm just speaking from reference of patchouli, cocoa, and labdanum. And right now that is my number 1 out of this whole entire collection. And I wasn't going to give it a fair chance in wax. And I'm so glad I did because it smells so beautiful. So this is the black truffles. You know what? I'm going to put these 2 in wax because I don't think I gave it a fair chance. Well, anyway, so out of all five, my personal favorite is patchouli, cocoa, and labdanum. My personal favorite. Then I have Calming Elemi, blood orange, and clove, and really these 2 can be tied for first. And then Cozy Beach Villa, which smells absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love this launch. When I tell you, I'm so excited. I'm so excited because what I want to do with Cali Meets NYC is introduce very unique scents that are complex, things that are bougie, things that are going to take you someplace, and these are definitely it. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you want me to do more fragrance hauls and reviews kind of like this, where you see me making the candles, you see me testing them, I give you my thoughts, let me know. All right, if you like more videos like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, bye you guys.